Hey, what's happening, everybody? This is Michael Carter here from MoneyMike.com in his squeaky chair. Here I am. Squeak, squeak. So today is the day I'm doing the cash contest for Warlord Optin. Okay, so many of you are here today because of that, and we're going to get to that in just a few short minutes. Right now, we're going to jump in. I'm going to talk a little bit about this program, give you guys a better idea of what this is and how you may want to pursue it to help your business out. Okay, so let's jump right in here. Okay, so the issue or problem, how do you say goodbye to something we struggle with, and that is poor email open rates. Really, guys, this is a big problem for everybody that does any kind of email marketing, and hopefully you guys are doing email marketing because it still can be lucrative. But you got to get those emails open. So what you want to be doing is you want to capture, okay, this is really important, the primary email address of your leads. Okay, so we'll get back to that in a minute, but if you guys like your income goals, okay, if you talk about that for a second, okay, maybe you guys are making some money, maybe you have some success right now, but you're not quite getting to the goals that you maybe set for yourself in the beginning. And there seems to be quite a large gap between those that are making a lot of money using the internet, okay, and those that are actually struggling. So what I mean, there's very few people in between who are just simply making a solid, consistent salary. And almost as if you're like destined excuse me, to actually strike it rich or just completely fail miserably and go back to working a 9-to-5 job. There's nothing wrong with that, but that just seems to be kind of what's happening. So I know that's being blunt and it is kind of a disturbing thought, but if we kind of jump in and kind of dissect this a little bit, it will kind of make more sense. Now, the people in businesses that are successful online are obviously they're doing something right, aren't they? Okay, they didn't get there for just no reason. It's not just luck. Okay, and really that's the only difference between someone that's struggling and those people that are thriving on the web. Okay, so let me ask a question. Okay, you should already know the answer to if you've watched any of my videos in the past. Okay, what is the common denominator among the elite on the internet that separates them from the rest of the pack? Okay, so is it determination, right? Is it a strong focus and discipline? Is it connections and just knowing the right people? Okay, but remember, it's not what you know, it's who you know, isn't it? So is it knowing, more than everybody else? Like knowledge is power. Power equals success, doesn't it? Is it good fortune or is it just plain luck? Okay. It seems some people, they don't have to work very hard. Okay, and everything they touch turns to gold. Okay, it's the Midas touch. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe it's that law of attraction. Who knows? Okay, but I can give you guys one tangible thing that every single one of them have, and I know for sure there is a strong correlation to their income because of this. Okay, and what is it? They all have a list or they have a database of customers. Okay, now the type that we're most familiar with on the internet, of course, is what we call an email list. Okay, so the simple strategy of collecting contact information from, you want it to be a somewhat targeted audience and then following up with them, that right there is gold, folks. Okay, so millions of businesses around the world, they practice and they follow this concept as if their life depended on it. Okay, now, it's easy when starting out to really completely overlook the power of building a list. Okay, because we assume running a business, it's just much more complicated. Okay, and now don't get me wrong. Okay, there are complicated parts to running any type of business. I'm not denying that. But we're just talking about the foundation here. Right? So how does such an important part of every business just slip through our fingers? Okay, so maybe you're trying to build an email list and you're following the advice of all the experts, right, who tell you that, list building is absolutely essential. Okay, but why are you still not making the type of income that you expect? So it's one thing to, you capture the email address of a lead or a prospect, but it's another thing to actually follow up with them properly. Okay. But here's something you guys probably never think about too often. Okay. How many of your emails that you're sending are actually getting opened? Okay. Chances are, I can tell you right now, your open rates are staggeringly low. Okay. And for most people, they're giving you like a secondary email address. This happens to most people. So that means that, they're giving you an email address that they never check or they never use, besides the offers that they're uninterested in. Now, if for some reason they did check email once in a while, okay, it's going to be inundated with all kinds of promotional offers. So, your email, okay, which could actually be of value to them, never gets seen. It's awful, isn't it? Now, one way to get a potential customer's primary email address is to offer a lead magnet of the highest value to them. So lead magnet is something that you give them in exchange for their email address. However, okay, this doesn't really guarantee they're going to submit their real email, because they may just be chasing the freebie, right? They want the freebie. And that freebie would be on the other side of the page after they submit their email address. Now, if you could focus like some of your attention on grabbing a prospect's best email address, I mean, this in itself could change your business forever. Okay, so I'm talking about achieving 5 times open rates, okay, which would equate to like 10 times your profits. So every customer that you currently have on your list would now be equal to 10, okay, or simply just making you 10 times more money. So remember, it's not about how big your list is, okay, it is about the quality of that list, and that includes, my friends, email addresses. Okay, so my advice, spend a little bit more time thinking about this. We're talking about huge dividends in the long run. Guys, if you do this properly, getting the basics right in the beginning, that is the secret to compounding your results, okay, for years into the future. Right? So many people, I mean, they overlook what seems to be such irrelevant tasks. Okay, only look back and they realize, damn, they've missed that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Okay, so you don't want to be that person. Okay, so this product, guys, Warlord Optin, this is some breakthrough technology. It allows you guys to use the configuration of mobile devices, okay, to capture real email addresses. Now, it also captures the real name of those prospects, which of course benefits your email marketing when you're communicating with your leads by name. Okay, so these are 100% real leads that join your email list with their exact information collected by you. So this pretty much, I mean, this will eliminate that need for cleaning your email list. You don't have to remove the unresponsive or non-existent email addresses, which I know is such a pain in the you-know-what, having to do that. It also cuts down on, get this, your autoresponder bill, which they usually charge, depending on who you're with, right? They'll charge you a monthly fee based on the size of your email list. Right, so the last thing you want to be doing, oh man, this is awful, is paying for a list of subscribers that don't even exist, okay, or they never use the email address that they gave you. Okay, how awful. That's like embarrassing too. So some important stats that you guys should know and think about here. Okay, 30% of visitors submit bogus contact info. You've probably been guilty of it yourself, haven't you? I have, right? People do that. 20% of opt-ins contain typos or other errors. Leads, get this, they're 3 times more likely to open emails sent to their primary or their best email address. Okay, subject line personalization will boost your open rates by about 40%. Okay, it also increases email marketing revenue by 70%. Okay, 60% of emails are opened on mobile devices nowadays. Okay, majority of the web traffic now comes from your mobile device. Okay, one of these. One of these. Okay, that's what people are using. So you got to be on there. You got to be available. Okay, so Now, Warlord Optin, guys, it grabs the best email addresses, real names. Okay, you get high quality leads because of that, and it's so easy to set up. Okay, it just takes a minute to create a button. Okay, and you can put anywhere on your site, wherever you want that. As soon as the user actually clicks on the button, okay, using their mobile device, boom, okay, you have them on your list. Now, the creator of this, I would say, revolutionary software is Stephen Alvey. Now, Stephen, he's done an amazing job at creating a tool that is going to make you guys a lot of money, provided you use it in the right way. Now, if you have any interest in building an email list, which you should, guys, if you're watching this video, you will need this software. Okay, everybody is on their mobile devices sooner or later. Okay, they're going to come across your site. Therefore, it is up to you to make sure that you capture their lead, okay, their information. So you guys can check this out. You can have a look at the demo. See for yourself how powerful this software is. It's absolutely incredible. Now, as far as the cash contest for Warlord Optin, there were no entries for this contest, so the $106 prize, that's closed. Okay, but you guys, of course, can still check this out. Right, so just go here to moneymike.com/warlord-optin. Okay, so there you have it there. Go and check this out, guys. Just a great program that will help you guys tremendously. All right, so that's it from me, Michael Carter from moneymike.com. Thank you guys for joining. This was Warlord Optin. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.